Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new Skyrim Anniversary Edition challenge run. In this series I'll be determining what weapons, apparel, and crafting skills I can use at the start of each episode through these spinning wheels. So I click to spin, and oh, it has a little sound effect, isn't that nice? And in this episode, archery! In this episode, I will only be able to use archery as my combat skill. That means no one-handed weapons, no two-handed weapons, and no magic at all. I decided to group magic all into one, so it was a bit of an all-or-nothing stat. But that means no restoration healing as well, which is a bit painful. Let's see what I'll be wearing. The choices are clothing, light armor, or heavy armor. And it looks like I'm going to be in heavy? Yeah, there's no way it's going for anything else. Alright. Archery, heavy armor, and finally, which crafting skill I get. And this is the big one, because I don't want enchanting. I can work with alchemy or smithing, but oh no, don't go into the red, don't go into the red, don't go into the red. We're fine, I've got alchemy. Alchemy I can work with. So alchemy, archery, and heavy armor are the skills I'll be using this time, and I'll explain more once we're back in the game. So here we are at the very, well, not the very start of Skyrim, but I've left Helgen. I did a pure zero start this time. I can't remember who it was a little while ago, but someone told me you can drop off the key in, like, Gunya's corpse. So I did. So I'm at 0 carry weight, 0 gold, nothing leveled up. Let's see if Sneak has done its leveling up thing, because this almost always happens where Sneak gets, yeah, just a tiny bit of leveling for no reason. We're playing as an Argonian. As this is the Wheel of Randomness, I named him by smacking my fist into the keyboard and just accepting that. I also made him look as, like, colourful and strange as I possibly could. And now we can get started. You will have noticed that the Wheels of Randomness don't involve, like, every single skill in the entire game. Stuff like speech, pickpocket, lockpicking, like quite a few things I can still do. Also, even if I hadn't picked alchemy, I'd be able to pick ingredients. It just really governs using the skill in a way that levels it up. If that kind of makes sense. So, for example, even though I've got archery, I could still loot one-handed weapons, I just couldn't wield them. Hopefully that's clear. If there are any questions or, like, clarifying statements you want me to make, do ask in the comments. I also will say that in the description, there's always the challenge rules, the goal of the challenge run, which I haven't said yet, but I'll say shortly, and any additional rules and clarifications, as and when they pop up, they get added. As for the goal, it's to get any skill, I repeat, any skill, doesn't matter what one, to 100. Just any of them. Literally any of them. Oh, and I should get to difficulty in a second, because I'm hungry. We are playing on Master Difficulty Survival Mode. This is pretty much standard for my challenge runs now. Don't really play much on Legendary anymore, because it's just a real slogfest. But Master Difficulty, that's one I can handle. Alright, Alchemy, Archery, Heavy Armor. So I can make potions, that's good. We can get a real good start there. That will help me level up alchemy and speech, and yeah, alchemy is one of the skills potentially I could win the run with. I'm not sure which skill will be best, but I figure alchemy is a good one to go for, because any long-time viewers will know I'm kind of obsessed with alchemy. I read a comment today which was someone saying they'd realised that my challenge runs were just excuses for me to pick up ingredients in different ways and make potions, which, yeah, I feel kind of called out, but it's 100% right. I think for now, I'm going to head into Riverwood, and because I don't want to fight the wolves, and I also want to get some salmon roe from catching these salmon who are jumping about, I'm going to go down the stream to get there. It looks like I've got a bit lucky, or more so, I was very slow at collecting the salmon roe, and yeah, Hadvar has shown up to fight the wolves, which means I'll be able to loot them for, haha, iron arrows, perfect, and wolf pelt. Now, the wolf pelt won't be much help right away, because I can't do any smithing, but it could be useful in a future episode. Also, this wolf, oh, there's a second one coming. Okay, got one, hopefully, yeah, he can totally deal with the other. Oh, and oh, little rabbit. Poor little rabbit. Alright, I might leave him to that, because boy, is Hadvar taking his time. That's it, you literally need to swing at it like 4 times and it dies. Come on, buddy. Alright, I'll leave him to that, and then march my way over to Riverwood, collecting more ingredients along the way. Made it over to Riverwood, and first stop is having a chat with Alvor. I'm just going to skip through his dialogue, because I doubt there's anyone here who's never played Skyrim or seen Skyrim before. This is real early basic stuff. He's just going to tell me to go to the Jarl, and importantly... Yeah. Matt? Is he done? Okay, he's done. Yeah, I'm going to take everything I can from him. The belted tunic, obviously, I can't wear. I can only wear heavy armor right now, but it might come in handy later. Oh, he's got a garnet, that's nice. Hunting brew mead, and some potions, and some jewellery. I was going to say, I don't think I'm classing jewellery as... Let's take the dagger as well. Don't think I'm classing jewellery as clothing, but should I be? That's something that can be added to rules and clarifications, potentially. Ah, and there we go. Hadvar's shown up. He took a while with the last wolf. So there we go. I'm going to take that stuff, and then I'm going to head inside to loot a bit more, like, oh, 5 salt pole. Lovely stuff. So in here, we can head downstairs. I can't have the bow, which is quite annoying. I'm allowed the arrows, but I think if you're friends with someone, you're allowed stuff that's 50 gold or less. Or, oh sorry, under 50 gold. 50 gold or more, you're not allowed. And that happens to just be 50 gold. You know what, I'm taking the woodcutter's axe for now. Because if I get an episode soon where I can do smithing, it might be worthwhile me just crafting a bulk of arrows. So yeah, I'm having to plan ahead for future episodes while also being limited. So like, yeah, I'll take the fishing hat, because maybe I'll have clothing. And let's equip the heavy armor I've got. So fortunately it says like heavy armor, light armor, or nothing. I guess that stuff would kind of be clothing. Yeah, it's got no thing on it, has it? Last. Alright, but I can equip the iron boots and gauntlets. And not only did they give me armor, which is your standard stuff, but for those not familiar with survival mode, you need to stay warm or else your maximum health is reduced, you get slower, and I think worse at like pickpocketing. Okay, iron gauntlets I've already got, and the boots I've got. I could do with that armor, but I don't want to steal stuff right now, because hired thugs will pick me apart. So I'm just going to do a quick loot of ingredients and stuff here, then head out. Now that I'm back outside, I'm making sure to harvest plenty of food, because survival mode means you gotta eat. So, oh excellent, tomatoes. Tomatoes and leeks have a shortfall in vegetable soup generally. If you're doing a lot of scavenging, you'll find you never have enough tomatoes. If you're mostly buying your ingredients, then you'll find you never have enough leeks, is what I find. So I'm just going to be getting a good mix of everything here, and then I'm going to head into the pub, which I'm just out the back of, in order to craft up some potions.
Probably not a good idea to walk around naked like that.
Alright, people are already having problems with the way I'm dressed, which perfectly I think I'm fine. I'm clearly not naked. I have a loincloth, boots, and gauntlets. I'm 2 out of 4 pieces clothed.
Yep.
And now...
we got room. Take a look.
I've just realised okay, I've got 82 gold, that's not terrible. I want to do a quick check for anything, super cheap that I can have, like wheat. I'm going to be spending basically all of my gold straight away. But it's worthwhile, it's very worthwhile, because this stuff, there we go, I'll be able to craft into potions. I don't have my potion list on me right now, but I kind of remember what stuff goes together. So this will be fine, like blue butterfly wing, blue mountain flower, and chicken's egg. Those ingredients combined together. You can also throw in hanging moss with it, and if we throw in some wheat as well, that'll be fortify health. Look at that. Immediately, alchemy's gone up once, and I've got a bunch of like ingredients that I can combine together for powerful effects. That's 4 effects from 2 potions. That's not bad. I also have 6 Samaro, 4 garlic. No Nordic Barnacle yet, but once I get Nordic Barnacle, I can make, like, the most expensive potion in the game, which will be lovely to have. I am going to actually find my notes. I think that... Doesn't Blue Dartwing go with a Thistle Branch? No, it doesn't. I definitely need to find my notes, and then I'll make a few more potions. Alright, found my notes, and I'm... More than anything here, I'm combining stuff together in order to show me effects. I'm not super concerned about the, potency of the potion? Yeah, sure, the potency. More than anything, I just want the effects all listed here, so that I don't have to refer to my notes in the future, because I've got a terrible memory, and I need things made easy for me. Yeah, I'm going to throw a few things together, and see what I come out with. Alright, it looks like I really don't have much going on, so Purple Mountain Flower and Frost Miriam is the only new thing, which is Resist Frost and Fortify Sneak. Other than that, I think I'm going to be sensible and just throw together a few different valuable potions here. So, yeah, but there's that, and that. Boom. Is there anything to go with these two as well? Yeah, I don't remember any of these working together. You know what? I think I've got enough potions for the time being, just to make me a little bit of gold. Yeah, this will be enough to start with. Oh, and I've got the healing ones as well. I should probably hold on to those. But yeah, now I'm going to head off and sell these to the guy whose name I always forget. Lucan Valerius, that's it. Is the person I'm thinking of. Oh, and he sells backpacks. You know, look, I can't buy anything just yet. I need to sell my potions first. So, my damage magickas, my damage stamina regen, and my fortify sneak gets me out of 473 gold. Boy, am I rich right now. I'm also going to sell... Should I sell the garnet? I could potentially smith it into something, but you know what? Let's sell it for now. Let's do all of that. I have multiple... Yeah, clothing bits, so I can sell that one. The jewellery... I might actually want to keep hold of this for, yeah, in case I get enchanting. That could be pretty handy. The steel dagger, even if I get one-handed, I could use the woodcutter's axe as a weapon, so I'll sell that for now. Up to 514, and what I want is heavy armour, ideally. But all these backpacks are kind of tempting as well. But how much does... Iron armour costs 388 gold. Alright, maybe I don't go for that. Instead... I also don't know which backpack I should go for. Instead, I probably need a bow. Oh, fire arrows are great as well. You know what? I'm going to buy all 15 fire arrows, because 6 gold a pop is only like twice an iron arrow, but they're so much better. And yeah, now it's time to head to Alvor to see what he's got. Alright, Alvor has hunting bows, but I've realised I can actually just do a quick quest for Faendal and take some of his stuff. I'm guessing... the iron helmet's a lot cheaper than the iron plate, but I'm like, do I really want to be spending my gold on stuff that I'm not going to be using for very long? Oh, this is painful. Alright, you know what? This is probably fine for now. Let's just check there's nothing I should be selling to him. I could sell him the hides, but I'll hang on to them, because I might get smithing soon. I could also never get smithing. I could never roll smithing and just be hanging on to this stuff for no reason. Faendal, I need a chat.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village.
Sure thing. So we're going to ask what the problem with Sven is.
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
Alright, so I'm sure you all know the deal. We're going to get a letter from Faendal. We're going to pretend Sven's even more of a D-bag than he already is. And then we're going to come back to Faendal, and he's going to be grateful and become our follower. I think I'm going to cut all this out, because you don't need to see this. Everyone knows this quest, right? Like, we all know this already. We don't need to see it again. There we go. Just got 25 gold from Faendal for that quick task, which took me, like, less than a minute.
Lead the way.
And now he can become my follower.
Still here.
And
What do you want me to carry?
I would have your arrows, your bow. I'll take the dagger to sell it, and the key to your house. Why not? And I feel like for the Wheel of
Head back
Randomness,
home if you need me.
I shouldn't really be having followers with me. I don't know. I don't know if I'll make that a rule, but I'm going to avoid it until I know how strong or weak I can kind of become. We'll use followers if we need to, but otherwise I'll make do without. Now inside Faendal's house, we've got access to a few more bits and pieces. We obviously, yeah, it's still got the same sort of limit. Yeah, the shield I won't be able to use, although if I get light armor, I'll be able to use the shield, so maybe I should take it? You know what, I'm going to take it and probably just sell it. Oh, this is a very different way to think about things, but I'm already enjoying it. We'll see if that enjoyment lasts once we get into combat. Oh, lovely stuff. Yeah, for some reason these ones don't count as stealing despite being over the value. I'm guessing maybe because they're anniversary added? But yeah, there's 2 fancy backpacks I now have. Oh, that one doesn't either. Okay, it seems a bit inconsistent. Like, yeah, that's worth 100 I'm allowed it. Maybe the stuff on the table doesn't count. Well, I'm now over encumbered because of that. Oh no, what am I gonna do? These don't count as clothing, right? Would you count a backpack as clothing, or is it fine? You know what, I'm not going to equip them this episode. I'm going to wait for the comments to give their thoughts. But backpack technically doesn't say light or heavy armor, so am I only allowed them with clothing, or am I allowed them the rest of the time? I don't know, but I don't have far to walk. I'm just going to go to Alva and sell them some of the excess stuff I got. Now, technically I could use the banded iron shield, because it is heavy armor. However, as I'm using archery this episode, I'm not going to be able to wield it at the same time as a bow, and it's a little bit heavy, so I'm getting rid of it. Oh, I do have the iron helmet now, and I'm going to keep hold of the backpacks for the time being, but let me know, because, yeah, I'm very rapidly, yeah, getting close to being over-encumbered.
All right, then.
And I still am not fully dressed. I have 3/4 of an outfit right now. Oh, that's not great. Let's hotkey, yeah, my bow. I say hotkey my bow as if I'm going to wield anything else other than this hunting bow. And now we're going to head into combat. I think I'm geared up enough. I mean, my feet are covered, my hands are covered, and my head is covered. Where else could they possibly hit me? I've returned back up to the pathway that leads to Helgen, and I've taken a slight detour, because over this way there's a little bandit camp. You can see the smoke and the tent up there. And one of those bandits I think is in heavy armour, and the other 2 are in light. I think that's the way it goes. And additionally, there's a little area up here I want to loot. And while I loot that, perfect. So you see the person wandering up there, that's Sogold? I don't actually know his actual name. He's the Wanderer, and he will help out in the fight against the bandits. So while waiting for him, I'm going to run up here, because, oh look, here's a bunch of people, and the important one, this Falmor person who has an enchanted item always, it's a random one, potion of healing, and hooded Falmor robes. Which, yeah, could come in very handy if I end up using clothing at any point. I'll also take the food, the gold. I should probably eat as well. I'm not going to pray at the shrine, because survival mode makes it cost 100 gold in order to pray at shrines, but I'm going to eat, because boy oh boy do I need to. So I'm just going to eat like all the generic food I've got, which isn't very good, but also won't make me ill. There we are, got myself nicely fed. And I've noticed this deer is just lying here, so yeah, I guess I'll take the hide and the venison. That could come in handy. And yeah, you're heading up this way. There's... oh, blast. Okay, it looks like the wolves... what's rolling down there? Oh! A skeleton died somewhere. I guess. There was just a skeleton's foot rolling down that hill, and I have no idea where that came from. Oh! But these lot were fighting something. Okay, Skyrim's being a bit weird today. What I want is, yep, perfect, you to get in position, and I want you to get shot. So, yep, get that bandit. He's apparently going to stay still. Oh, oh dear, oh dear. No! Why are you getting out of here? Don't get out of here, get him. You normally fight.
Someone do something.
You do... oh, well, this has backfired real quickly. Normally, he actually fights. But this time, he's decided not to? And I have no idea why. Okay, we're going for the wolf strategy instead. And, oh no, now he's getting involved. Now that there's a wolf over here as well, he's loving getting involved. Oh, yeah, I've got to avoid the arrows. Because I don't have much armor, and I can't use, I can't use magic to heal myself. And I'd rather not waste my healing potions if I can avoid it. So let's, there we go, a couple of shots off, and what are you doing? Okay, you going after the archer? Perfect. You go after her, and I'm now going to loot. I'll take your gold. I'm actually going to take the first... Oh, I'm going to be over-encumbered. I'm going to be so over-encumbered. Because guess what? I'm equipping the iron armor. Lovely. And then this stuff, like, that's worth selling. And a steel war axe could be kind of good if I go one-handed. Immediately a problem of just too much. I'm carrying too much. So you know what? Let's just carry the stuff that I need for now. I'll pick the other stuff up at a different time. Anything that's not particularly valuable, I'm just going to ditch for the time being, I guess. Including a lot of these hides, because, yeah, I've got so many of them. Probably too many. I may have gone overboard. And with that done... Oh, yeah, look, okay. Perfect. He's actually getting involved this time. Let's get... There we go. 1 arrow to help. Oh, what? They healed up. Well, at least my archery skill went up as well. And there we go. Finish them off. Lovely, lovely stuff. And they've got a treasure map, which we'll go loot in just a second. And I will also take the arrows, leave everything else because my carry weight's terrible. And here we are. I've done archery, I'm in heavy armor, I've got a bow. Lovely stuff. Oh, this is alright. There was a lot of options that I could have rolled, which would have been worse. But this was one I could manage. If I'd got, like, enchanting, two-handed, and clothing, oh, I'd have been done for this episode. But as it is, that's alright. And now we can head off to the little treasure, which is not far away. Oh dear. There's a couple of mages up there fighting one another. Yep, there they are. And the treasure I want is just down that way. Like, it's far enough away that I should be fine. But I'm always scared about running into the mages low level. Because they do just wreck you. They are real nasty. But I think we'll be good, because, yeah, I just need to head over this way. There was a wounded wolf over here, which I probably should be concerned about. But it's probably been dealt with by something. Yeah, why wouldn't it have been? So in this log here, we have Moratapanella, which I'm guessing that's as much as I can get. And a little, I mean, not an amazing bit of loot, but I'll take it and then be over encumbered by one point. That's a bit annoying. You know what? Woodcutter's axe, you go away. Back in there. I can pick them up elsewhere, that's fine. Like, it's only if I get smithing and archery that I can really craft myself them, I think. So yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world. What I'm going to do now is try and make my way to Whiterun, because it'd be good to be there for whatever the next randomness is. Like, the Riverwood area only has, like, very limited options, but if I make it to Whiterun, pretty much no matter what skills and stuff I get, I'll have options to pursue for each one. So I'm gonna avoid the mud crabs. Yeah, let's avoid the mud crabs. And are they coming after me? No, they're not. And now get ready. That's just the birds flapping around. Yeah, I want to get ready to deal with this wolf, because this will be a solo fight. So let's see how this goes. Oh, it's instantly spotted me? Nope, back to hidden. Perfect. Okay, getting the sneak attack is the important thing, because yeah, that makes it easy. It was if it got close that I would have needed to worry. Because if it just got close to me, it could have just attacked me over and over again. And a bow is not a great close combat weapon. But that all went fine. That's, yeah, this has gone alright. This could have gone much, much worse. Let's just run to the farms. The farms around here have plenty of food and alchemy ingredients to harvest. But I'm gonna mostly leave it. Just make my way over here. This lavender. Oh, I love lavender. It's great. Brilliant. I literally was like, I'm not gonna worry about harvesting stuff. What do? Instantly harvest it. I have an alchemy addiction. I'm gonna be so sad when I spin the wheel next time and probably don't get alchemy, despite the fact it will be useful, no matter what I get next time. Alright. Well, it's raining. That's not very nice. Doesn't matter, because this is where we're going to sign off. I'm going to keep the first episode of the series on the shorter side. That way, if people have comments and stuff, I'll be able to catch up quicker, hopefully. Will this go out before? I might end up recording the next one beforehand. Oh, but here we have cold as well. Yep, I'm getting cold staying out here. Great stuff. Next time I'll probably need to sleep to deal with my tiredness. We'll see what I get. I might literally just have to unequip all this armour and sell it, because... yeah, if I don't roll heavy armour next time, oh man, I'm realising all this stuff as I stand here. Alright, well, this is going to be an interesting challenge run. Any tips you got, leave them below. If you've enjoyed this episode, leave a like. Make sure you are subscribed for the rest of the series so you don't miss it. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Sarge out.